Hello everybody, welcome back to Video Game Therapy. Today we're talking about stoicism a little bit. I'm gonna water everything before I get to my next thing. I'm actually using a timesheet today. I used to do these for all my videos, but I want to leave these as unedited as possible, so this is just to give me small reminders in case I, mention a name or whatever. But yesterday, so it's Saturday when I'm recording this. Maybe I'll get this up tonight. I'm not sure. Eastern time. Regardless, I've been recording a lot and it's been fun. I want to finish all the games I'm currently playing, and I can't do that with one video a day. I have to do like 3 videos a day, but I'm trying to pace myself. Anyway, I sat down, I want to say yesterday, and well, I needed to just talk about things, and I made a day in the life video, which I guess I'll shamelessly plug with an info card. But I was editing this video and I was like, God damn, I control like every minute of my life, or I try to, and that ain't cool. Am I trying to, yeah, Penny, right? Okay. Penny's cute. You can't for a while. I don't know. If you're curious about anything I've done in this world, you can check out the Stardew series on the channel. But anyway, so I sat down yesterday and I wanted to talk about that a lot, and I'll talk about that. But I really wanted to talk about stoicism, and the video was more of an uncohesive mess than than it should have been in reality. Oh, I have more plants. I don't know what any of these are. I should get sprinklers. I should make this more efficient. I haven't played this game in a while, but I put a poll on Twitter on what I should play. Anyway, this is not a gaming commentary. So I tried, I was editing this day in the life video, right? And I was like, get up at 7:02 a.m. And I was like, I don't want to release this video and have anyone think like, oh, wow, he's got his life so together. Or like, I don't even know. Just, I don't want people to look at it and be like, oh man, I wish I was this productive or whatever. In a sense, I'm not very productive. I still don't think I'm very productive. But compared to who I once was, oh, I'm lagging. It's incredible. And I said that a lot in the video, admittedly. But I don't know, it made me realize that with how closely I follow, some Buddhist philosophies, and why does this game get stressful? And Stoic philosophy. No, Buddhist is not a philosophy. It's I think of Buddhism as a religion, so I don't say I'm Buddhist, but I follow a lot of practices. That aside, I was like, dude, I'm really not living, am I? I'm like planning out every single day to the minute, and it's kind of insane. Egg Festival in the town tomorrow. Oh yeah, I have a main account, but this is the one I recorded on, so I'm not. So I'm playing on this one. And I was sitting there like editing this video, and then I was like looking at my calendar out, and I got so, I want to say existential, but I don't really think that's the right word. But I was just like, oh man, do I really schedule each of my days? And I think I'm still gonna do it, but I need to take it a lot more lax. Like give myself weekends, because there was this item I had on my to-do list for a long time. So I'm a little more context. I'm a really big believer that if you have a strong enough purpose for something, if you can dig into yourself and find a purpose, you can truly do anything, or one of many things. You can do a lot of things like I do, or you can do a lot of one thing, unlike me. Whatever floats your boat. But you gotta have a reason, because if you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna, what is this? Clay. I thought it was worms. Anyway, if you're gonna wake up and be like, I'm gonna, make YouTube videos to make money, or I'm gonna play the guitar so I can get chicks or something. I don't know. If you want to, if you have such a strong reason that you can do that, I say send it. Not gonna lie. But for me, I need deeper reasons for things. I don't really know what I'm doing, honestly. We're just strolling around. Definitely gonna enter the icon tomorrow. Are you? You bet. And anyway, I had this item on my to-do list for so long that was, you know, find a reason for drawing art. And I have had that until yesterday. I had that on my list for like 2 weeks, I want to say. And I was editing the day in the life video. Excuse me. Editing the day in the life video, and I was like, do I need to find a purpose for art? Because I'm gonna hit a point, right? So right now I'm seeing improvements in my art. By no means do I think my art is any good. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I don't have the backpack. Okay. And like, I'm gonna get to a point where my art is at the, hopefully, I will get to a point that my art is the quality that I want it to be at, in a sense. And we'll get to stoicism in a bit, but I want to finish this thought. The title of this video is directly related to stoicism. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so my art's gonna get to a point where it's my goal. I'm setting a goal to, you know, do portraits or something, right? I'm gonna get there at some point, hopefully. And I realized that I'm not gonna realize I get there when I get there, unless I'm really explicit about things. And that's a pretty dangerous mindset. Did I unconsciously get 8 more parsnips? My brain is hilarious. Oh, I got the, wait, no, I got 6. Okay, never mind. All right. And the thing is, it's like, if I keep focusing on getting to my art so I can make these cool gift ideas for people, okay, fantastic, but what then? Why, you know, why stop there? Why make a goal for something in the future that I have no control over right now? And so my reason for art just became, do art. I want to just enjoy the process. So doing art is just, you know, as it comes to me, do art, but also, you know, have a balance. So enjoy, you know, sketch what you want, your little characters and stuff, but like, you know, do draw blocks sometimes. Like when you're feeling to art, like use that for improvement, improve yourself, but also enjoy what you're doing. And I think that itself is kind of what I'm trying to say with this whole control thing. And like, I talk about this in the last video game therapy a lot more, but like work and balance and stuff, it's a lot to do with that level of control. Having, you know, do I need to control every single minute of my life? No, I don't, and I shouldn't. I mean, it's the summer. I should be taking a break, right? And so I'm sure, you know, if you're familiar with stoicism at all, you can see where I'm going with this. But I've been reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius recently. I've been reading quotes from him for a while, and from Seneca and from Epictetus, but I've never read one of their works. And so I'm reading Meditations right now. And I'm taking it slow, just a few a day. And I resonate with it so much. For a while, I thought Buddhism was going to be the closest thing that I resonated to. And for a while it was, and I still do resonate with Buddhism a lot. But Stoicism, it genuinely saved me. And when I say Stoicism saved my life, that's not, you know, it's not anything dark. It's Stoicism. Can I eat this? Can I eat fiber? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. I think you're supposed to sell wood early game, right? It saved me from living a life that had no value. Like that's kind of what it comes down to when I say Stoicism saved my life. And it's like coming across these ideas. I had the ideas, you know, before I explicitly found Stoicism, of just, you know, it's a choice to wake up in the morning, and stuff like that. But it just, it's a more concrete way for me to say, oh, you know what? It's okay to, you like this is a philosophy. This is not just you, right? And so now I try to use those Stoic ideas when I communicate with other people, like the stuff I kind of been through. Apologies for the slurping. So in terms of all, like, I talked about control for the first like 10 minutes of this little rant. Video game rants is probably a more applicable name, but video game therapy sounds better. Oh, hell yeah. No. Ugh, god dang it. Let's go, gamers. No. Control. Right. And just letting go of this control is something I need to work on, because in both Buddhism and Stoicism, there's so much kind of emphasis, I guess is the right word, on the now, right? On today, on right now, what you're doing in this moment. And if I'm constantly planning my future, I'm planning the day before it even starts, I'm really leaving no room for me to live the day. And that's something that kind of hits me hard. And when I was editing this day in the life video, and that's when it like actually hit me. That's when I was like, oh shoot, like dang. I'm scheduling my days before they even happen. I'm not letting life happen to me. And I always thought I was fine because, friend asked to play Valorant, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I'll join up, and move some stuff to tomorrow and whatever. But I would still have this feeling of like, oh, I didn't get this done today. Like, god dang it, if only I did procrastinate more, stuff like that. But now I'm trying to take full weekends off, not part of the weekend, full weekends. Get stuff that I just want to have fun with, whether that be work or play. And if I'm like, you know what, I've really got to get that essay done and I don't get it done and it's stressing me out, then I'll do it for Saturday. I just won't schedule in, 2 to 5. And if I'm thinking, oh man, like Cowdino videos are so fun to make, I should get, making some more, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna schedule time on Saturday. If I'm feeling like doing it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't get to it on a weekend or something. So that's kind of been my solution so far to the workplay thing, but it's not a solution. And now I want to ramble about Stoicism a lot, because I'll read some quotes and I'll be like, god damn, that is voicing a thought that I had. What did I name this cat? Is this the one I was doing with Adrian? Maybe like Butlet or something? I totally forget. I should record more Stardew Valley. Anyway. Let me read one of the ideas from Mr. Aurelius himself. This is taped on my wall above my alarm clock, which is why I'm going to sound far away from the mic for a second. In the morning, when thou risest unwillingly, let this thought be present. I am rising to the work of a human being. Why then am I dissatisfied if I am going to do the things for which I exist and for which I was brought into the world? End quote. There's a lot more to that quote. It's a lot longer, but that's the part that really sticks with me. And a lot of times that's kind of what gets me out get out of the bed in the morning. And so last summer was, my pivotal moment. The stars aligned in a way. Some of the stars were good, but a lot of them were bad. And they aligned. And I sat down and I was like, I am going to change a few things about myself starting September 1st. Well, not everything started September 1st, but pretty much I said, I'm going to start this right now. I sat down and I planned out my keto diet in like 2 hours. And, weight was something I was uncomfortable with for a while. And it's not a bad thing. It's, I do martial arts and I was like, dude, if I can't touch if I don't have fitness to, defend people if the time ever comes, then what am I doing? Oh yeah, the Ranger Shack. Oh my god. I don't remember this ever. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. And one of the things that always caught me up was, what am I going to do to get myself out of bed in the morning? In the summertime, I was working at a summer camp, which got canceled by Rona. And, the bell rang, and in my mind, I was like, my feet are on the floor before that bell stops ringing. at 7 a.m. every morning. And that was at the summer camp. Now, my days off, I slept in because I could and I should have. It was a 24/7 job. So that got me out of bed in the summer. Well, what about school? Okay, well, I have classes in the morning, and attendance and participation is something very important to me. And so I woke up for classes. I got up. I think I maybe slept through classes once, maybe twice. I had classes at, oh, right, that's today, 3 and 4 in the morning. I can't buy the backpack. God dang it. Okay, we'll buy some straws. I'm gonna go put the stuff in the cell box. And, you know, but for other days, what's getting me up these days? Oh, god dang it. This will probably take me too much focus. Let's just walk around for a bit. And, you know, what's gonna get me up in the morning? If I don't have camp, if I don't have school, if I don't have any of these things, it's gonna get me up. And so for a while, you know, it didn't work flawlessly, but a lot of the times it was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna get up because, you know, there's stuff I want to do that I can't do if I'm asleep. And I think there's a very famous motivational speech by Eric Thomas, and he says, like, you know, I don't promote hustle culture. I think sleep is the most important thing. You know, it's about what you do when you're awake, not when you're asleep, and not for how long you sleep. It's not about sleeping for 4 hours and working 9 hours or whatever. It's about getting your sleep in and using the hours that you are awake to do things, to do what you love, to live your life, right? So kind of that idea that, you know, if I don't wake up, I'm going to miss a person. I'm going to miss a message that someone needs me. I have weird complex. That's for another time. You know, I'm going to miss out on this new YouTube video or something, or some giveaway. I don't know, something like that. And wow, that got me out of bed. But recently I've been having trouble with it again. And, you know, my alarm goes off at 7:02. I don't know why the 02, don't ask. My brain just wants it like that. And it goes off and bunny Merc. It goes off, and most days at this point I'll hit it, and then I'll get out of bed at like 8:30, and we'll have to get started on life until 9:30 or 10. And I don't schedule things until 10 usually, or 9 at the earliest. When I made the YouTube video, it's like, if I don't get up at 7, then it's, you know, might not make for a cool video, or as it is in my head, or whatever. Makes sense? So it's very easy to get out of bed that morning. I got out of bed 6:55 to set up the camera and everything for the alarm. So that being said, coming back to the Stoic quote, this has been above my alarm clock, and I try my best to read it. You know, I still haven't fully succeeded, but I will read it, and I will, it's that conscious awareness that says, all right, I am going to get up today because I want to talk to my friends. I want to play Minecraft. I want to work on Oinkcraft. I want to record a video game therapy video where I rant about my problems to random strangers on the internet, which 5 people, maybe 3 will watch. And, you know, I have this app on my phone that gives me these random Stoic quotes. I'm actually going to pull that up. And, enjoy the Stardew music. Again, these aren't meant to be edited too much. And I'll get these and so I'll read them and I'll be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's called The Stoic. It's for Android if you're curious. And I've bookmarked a few that I've kind of been like, whoa. Whatever time you choose is the right time. Not late, not early. That's pretty, you know, the best time is now. Somewhat Buddhist. One of the big things a while ago, okay, you know what? Okay, I know what I'm going to talk about. I believe it was a Seneca quote, but it's, you know, Stoic philosophy is very heavily about, you know, you cannot control your environment, but you can control how you react in said environment. And that is a big one for me. That helped me do a lot of things just these past few months. Just getting that mindset of, I cannot control how someone's going to respond. For example, let's go ahead and walk up to Peggy, right? Let's say little Merc here has a little crush on Peggy, right? It's Penny, isn't it? Has a little crush. Little Merc here has a little crush on Penny. Oh my God, what's she gonna say? What's she gonna? I'm stressed out. Oh my God, is that her friend? What? Spring is a busy time of year, so it's nice to have a day off to catch up with friends. Wait, this isn't Penny. That's Builder Woman. Okay, that's Penny. Whoops. They look so similar from the side. I haven't played this game in months. I'm sorry. The children have been looking forward to this festival for weeks. See? Oh, wow. Anyway. There was something that was on my mind so much. And just that idea of I can't control what someone else says. And, you know, this led me to think, you know, if I ran a simulation, right? If I sat here and put on a VR headset that put me into, I think this idea came from a Good Place episode. And if you watched The Good Place, you might know what I'm talking about. But Chidi needs to break up with someone and they run a simulation that's very lifelike. And if I ran that simulation and it was exactly how it was, and I said, you know, I said what I needed to say, and I knew the person's response, that gives me no peace of mind. It's not the response that gives you the meaning, right? It's the action of doing it. And I can tell you now, it was pretty hard for a few days. Not hard, I wouldn't say hard. It was on my mind a lot for the first few days, and I was like, oh man, like this didn't help, I shouldn't. But man, has a weight been lifted off my shoulders. I can't go into specifics. I'm sure you can imagine what it's about, but it's just, it wasn't even a big deal. I just like, the weight is off my, like, I don't think about it anymore. Not as, oh my God, like what if this, what if that, you know, what if they're going to say this? What if, when they see this, you know, they're going to do, there's none of that anymore. And Stoic philosophy, along with someone on Reddit saying, do it, be somebody, was the tipping point for me. Just doing it, I smile and I laugh when I think about it. And I talked about it on this last attempt at episode of Video Game Therapy as well. And dude, it's so relieving. It truly is. And I have very little, I'm not extroverted by any means. No, maybe, I don't know. I can take on an extroverted persona. That's another time. But I can just talk to people now. And it's like, okay, this person, you know, if this person has no interest in talking to me, so be it. I was running yesterday and it was 2 days ago and it was raining. It was humid. It sucked outside. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for like a mile and then a mile back. And there was this other guy running. This was like a bike trail. And he was running. And I was like, I wish I said the weather won't stop us, but that thought came afterwards. And I like shook my fist and like smiled and I was like, yeah. And he smiled back. And I was just like, you know what? Like, it doesn't matter if he gave me the stink eye or, you know, I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, what if he's thinking this? What if he's thinking that? I did it because I was like, you know what? If someone just like gave me a cheer while I was running, I would appreciate the heck out of it. So yeah, that kind of epitomizes, you know, that idea. Another Stoic idea is one that combats the idea of nihilism. And I had a problem with nihilism for a while. And to sum it up, it was like, dude, why am I doing anything right now? We live on a rock in the middle of space that'll end someday. And there's a quote by, Aurelius' quote that actually gets me really hard still is, it is not death that a man should fear, but rather he should fear never beginning to live. This like genuinely scares me because I don't fear death. I never did. And so I was like, death, you know, I don't fear it. That's the, you know, simplest thing I can say, but I do fear not living my life. And I always want to see people live their lives to the fullest. And then I made a video about talent a while ago. And a part of the reason I made that video is because I saw this quote by Seneca that said, no man was ever wise by chance. And I'd already been thinking a lot about talent and how hard work can, beat talent when talent doesn't work hard, all that stuff. But I saw this and I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. And this helped bring some peace of mind. And the thing with Stoic philosophy, right, is I've had so many of these ideas on my own, but they put them into words that feels more concise and cohesive and understandable than my thoughts have ever been able to do. So no man was ever wise by chance. No one's ever smart by, doesn't matter if it's genetics or whatever. It's not chance that people are in the positions they're in. There's some luck involved with everything, but no one was ever a genius by chance. Anyway, this one's also from Seneca. Quote, "You live as though you were destined to live forever. No thought of your frailty ever enters your head. Of how much time has already gone by, you take no heed. You squander time as if you drew from a full and abundant supply, though all the while that day which you bestow on the same person or thing is perhaps your last." End quote. In other words, I don't fear death, sure, but I also don't acknowledge, I'm not aware of it. I'm not fully aware that I'm going to die someday. It could be tomorrow, but I live as though, I'll watch this YouTube video now and, write this thing later. Some people might say schoolwork is pointless, but it's not. It's doing what you enjoy. It's, lifelong learning is so important. And living your days, that's, I still have a YouTube problem, not gonna lie. I'm really involved with some creators, not but I'm a fan of a lot of creators, and I'm like, I want to be in this position at some point. Which is, why I'm a little bit of the reason why I'm doing Cowdino, but I also don't want to get fans because I don't want people wasting their time on my videos. Anyway, these ones I feel like have value. You can listen to them like a podcast, but that one helps me fight. Like if I'm sitting there, and again, with the conscious awareness thing, if I'm watching a video, just Mark, are you really living right now? Is this the life that you're living? And lastly, I hate when people say, don't care what anyone else thinks. That's a sociopathic way of looking at things in its objective sense. I get that people say if someone says, this is bad, then, don't listen to them, but you should care what other people think because what you do will ultimately have an impact on others, right? You should take criticism. Don't reject criticism. You don't need to care about what specifically someone says, but if someone says hey man, your videos are cool, but I'm trying to think of my own, they're so long on the Cowdino market. The videos are so long, I feel like I got more value out of the short 10-minute ones. It's I'm not going to be oh man, my content's not meant for you. It's yeah, okay. I totally see that. And in a sense, care what other people think to that point. So many people, quote from Epictetus, many people who have progressively lowered their personal standards in an attempt to win social acceptance and life's comforts bitterly resent those of philosophical bent who refuse to compromise their spiritual ideas and who seek to better themselves, end quote. And this one is what I'll end on last. Surround yourself with the right people. This is one I found from a PewDiePie video. He talked about Epictetus. It's a philosophy video, and I was like, sure, I'll watch. It's really, really insightful. And so I read some more Epictetus, and I came across that quote. And someone had mentioned this productivity server on Discord, where everyone was on there, and we're posting their daily goals and stuff. And while social accountability is something I could talk about forever, that was a massive help. And so I didn't surround myself with people who were, I didn't want to become someone who lowered my standards of quality of life. I don't mind how other people live. Okay? I don't care what you do as long as you are A, trying to be happy, and B, you're living how you want to live, right? There's no right way to say that. But long story short, I'm not gonna. Nope. Sorry, I kind of said something that was a little too specific. But if people party every weekend or whatever, or procrastinate a lot, live your life. Do it. I mean, I procrastinate a lot anyway, but my point is, I don't want to surround myself with all my Discord servers being Minecraft servers and game servers. And I think that's been a very big shift in my life. And, you know, it's not like people on a Minecraft server are any lower than I am. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I am trying to say is, if I surround myself with only those communities, then I'm going to stay at that level for a long time. And I don't, you know, writing Minecraft plugins, I'm going through a thing right now, but, you know, putting myself in the productivity server was one of the best ideas ever. And now I'm pretty heavily involved in it. And it was an absolutely fantastic idea. So surround yourself with the right people, right? If any other small gaming creators out there want to start videos, hit me up, dude. Collabs are so fun. This channel is not, YouTube has probably crushed this channel in the algorithm just with how much videos are on it. How many? But anyway, you know, your friends make fun of you for making YouTube videos. You can, you know, don't tell them. Hide it. You know, I have a group of friends, you know, Valorant with the boys, Townie with the boys, you know, Chrono Trigger with my friend Chris. Like, that's fun. And I don't involve them in the video process. You know, I'm not like, all right, guys, let's sit down and make a video. A friend of mine, Jason, he was in Valorant. He was like, dude, like, I like the idea of this like couch gameplay thing. Let's play X. Anyway, that I'm turning into another rant here, but yeah, we'll actually end up the video by doing the Stardew Egg Festival thing because I don't remember it being very long. But just, you know, if you find there are thoughts on the edges of your mind, look them up. Watch some philosophy videos. See if there's someone out there who's put them in better terms than you. Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius and Seneca put my own thoughts in much better words than I could ever do. So, that's, you know, those are only a few quotes, but I truly think that stoicism saved my life. It saved me from just living, and, you know, it gave me, I don't know, it's so weird to say it saved my life, but I could still be 45 pounds heavier, and I could still be doing nothing in my classes and getting B's and C's, and it's not to say I'm super smart, that's just to say showing up goes a long way. I'm not, you know, whatever. You know, I could still be recording, just making Minecraft plugins, but I'm making videos every week this summer, and I'm teaching myself the guitar, and I'm drawing finally, and I am trying to get into freelance editing, and I'm sort of getting there. It's kind of fun. And I've got into this scholarship program that lasts for a week this summer, and I'm so excited about it, and I've already made some awesome connections. And, you know, I'll end off with this before the Egg Festival. You have a choice, right? And there's always that idea that, you know, depression, you can't just choose to be happy. And no, you can't. There is neurochemical imbalance there, but you can try to do the best thing for yourself. You can fight your biology, I promise. You can change up the way you eat. I used to be a very big proponent of it. Doesn't matter how I eat. All that matters is how much I work out and, you know, whatever. But no. Keto, not that it's keto specifically, but I've felt so clear in the head. Anyway, like my bad days aren't as bad as my other bad days have been. Anyway. You know, if you're looking out there looking for some reason something to make you feel better, change up your diet, honestly. Just follow a diet. Pretty easy to follow. Takes a little bit of willpower, but not too much. This is Leah, right? This fruit punch is unusually good. I don't remember what Penny likes. So anyway, the last couple minutes is gonna be gameplay. So if you're heading out now, thanks for stopping by. I hope you got something from this. Maybe I'll make it into a podcast. Har. Nah. If you want to look for a really funny video that is gameplay, like check out earlier today's episode of Chrono Trigger. That was so many tech issues, but it was absolutely hilarious. Anyway, what do we got? Do you think everyone's ready for the egg hunt? Yes, let's start. I might record Stardew Valley after this, for no other reason than to record some Stardew Valley. Maybe I'll put this in that video. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. And hey, if you're ever wondering what the gaming videos are like, welcome. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Okay, Abigail's here. I meant to talk to her before this started. Now, is everyone ready? Okay, I forget how this works. I'm not ready. It was really short last time I did this. Let the egg hunt begin? Okay, are they like oh, yes, they are. Yeah, okay. Oh, give this to me. Sorry, Abigail. What up, gamer? Can I talk to you? Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. It's called an egg hunt for a reason, my friend. I think last time I got like 3 eggs. Just because I had no idea what was happening. I really want to win this. Let's go. Oh, what up, Tommy? His name's definitely not Tommy. Vincent. Well, I wasn't wrong in being definitely not Tommy. Can't go that way. Oh, I don't have enough time. No. Oh, sick. Okay, I'll go. Oh, shoot, I can't reach that one. That blows. Well, oh, I saw like 4 more around. That's unfortunate. It's okay. Wow, look at all these eggs. Now, if only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest town this side of the Gem Sea. Yeah. Honestly, that's interesting. And now the winner of this year's egg hunt. Yes. Abigail! Oh, hell yeah. Well done. Here's your prize, Abigail. Enjoy. Well, that's it for this year's Egg Festival. Thanks for coming, everyone. So yeah, thank you again for allowing me to rant to you about stoicism and why stoicism re-taught me the value of life, and about me having too much control over my life. So, that's unfortunate. Have a good one. Thanks yet again for watching or listening. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome.